I realized that when you're in your 20s, you're still very unstable in who you are. You don't know who you are. And yet you have to show up and present yourself to
Doon na
people.
magsa-start yung career mo eh. Diba?
I'm sorry because you've been in the industry naman, in the entertainment
In
industry
public
for so
life.
long. And
Yes.
kasi once you step in that industry, they always tell you that you have to please everyone. You have to be nice to the people behind the camera. You have to be nice to like everyone. So
Yeah,
parang it's
yes.
like the constant
Yung
mindset of
training.
like, oh, they have to think nicely of me. So
Yes. And then being in the spotlight since I was very, very young. I started acting at the age of 7 on a show called Ang TV.
Oh,
Yes.
pinapanood ko yun.
Yes.
Oo.
4:30 na, Ang TV na. Diba? Very nostalgic.
Oo.
So dyan ako nagsimula kasi kumuha sila ng mga anak ng artista. So parang automatic. And my mom and my dad would say na bata pa lang lagi na akong bibo sa harap ng
Yes.
camera. So they wanted
Meant
to
for the screen.
They wanted to encourage that talent, yung desire ko
Yeah.
to perform. They wanted to support it. So I started young, 7 years old, 9 years old, I did 5 and Up.
Okay.
With
Yeah. Oh my
Ato
gosh,
Maraulio,
nostalgia.
Gina Hortaleza, ayan.
Yes.
So talagang parang nadaanan ko lahat yan. And then 15, dun talaga ako nagsimula ng showbiz career ko with the show Daddy Dido Do.
Daddy,
Kabataan natin.
Yes. And I'm very, very happy and proud to be part of that show. Doon talaga yung parang nagsimula. In my early teens, I was 15. And then yun na nga, when you step into the spotlight, automatically people are watching you.
Yes.
So you get used to pleasing them, you get used to
Correct.
performing for your audience.
Correct.
And that becomes your day job. That becomes your 9 to 5.
Math.
Ito yun. Ito ako, I have to be this way. So you go through different directors,
Correct.
different producers,
Correct.
different co-actors, until ma-condition ka na you are always constantly performing.
Yeah.
And you end up feeling like you don't know who you are. And so that's what I realized when I entered my 30s. Pataas, ito na yung parang, yun pala yun. In your 20s, you're finding yourself. And it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay to make a fool of yourself or to make embarrassing choices because you're allowed to be young
Yeah.
and immature. But the real work is when you start growing, when you start maturing, then you now have to deal with all of that
I
past.
know, alam mo,
shame.
relate ako dyan kasi ngayon I'm trying to work on yung mga cringe talaga.
Yun.
Like, ba't ko ginawa yun? And it's so hard for me to accept na I had to fail. I had to do that stuff na embarrassing, please people na hindi ko naman gusto.
Yes.
But ang hirap i-accept pa ngayon.
Mahirap kasi it's so huge for you. But if you think about it, people don't even remember. And they don't really care.
Correct.
And the reason why we are ashamed is
Yeah.
because we care too much what people think of us.
Tama.
And when I became 30, 30, itong malapit na ako mag-40, I stopped caring.
Yeah.
I started practicing the art of detachment. I started connecting more to my true self and letting go of my fears of what people would think or say about me. Because I came to a point in my life where I had to make a choice. Am I going to keep performing
Correct.
for the people in front of me? Or will I finally say, tama na to, and embrace my true self and still be okay showing that to people? Alam mo yun, for the longest time, I was pleasing others because natatakot akong hindi nila matatanggap kung sino talaga ako. And that's what healing can do for you when you integrate that, when you sit with all that shame, the embarrassment of being young and immature, and you understand na kinailangan mong daanan yon to fail because you were trying to be who you wanted
You
to be.
thought.
You thought that's what who you wanted to be. You're trying. So I for me, it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to have an embarrassing past because it means you were not afraid to try. You took a risk.
Yeah.
And then now, kahit na nakakahiya, nakaka-cringe, yung cringe na yan,
Yeah.
ang hirap niyan,
I-let go.
Ang hirap niyang iupo at iramdam.
Oo, totoo.
Like when I meditate and I start remembering my past, not because I'm dwelling or parang I'm stuck there. It's more of when the past starts to come up, you know you're healing when all of a sudden you can think of it and it doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't make you cringe as much anymore. So that's how you know. So you sit with your cringe, you sit with your shame until it becomes a part of you, until you become
accept
grateful
it.
for it, you
Yeah.
accept it. And then now your 30s in your 30s, now is the time for you to fully accept and embrace who you really are and step into that real self.
Pero hindi ba parang torturing yourself kapag sit on it or you don't look at it like that?
Ako kasi that's what I strongly advocate for, facing your pain but not dwelling. Gets mo? Kasi yung iba parang sige, face your pain, feel it until na-depress ka na, 'di ba? So it's like what I'm teaching in my classes is facing your pain, just accepting it and acknowledging it and not running away, and then feeling it. And then understanding that even if you feel that pain and maiyak ka, it's only temporary.
Correct.
But the
Hindi
more
ikaw
you...
na yun. Hindi na ikaw yun.
Oo, hindi. Parang temporary lang yung pain. Parang it's just... Kasi minsan yung pain natin, hindi
Hindi mo
natin siya
napaprocess.
pinapansin. Hindi natin pinoprocess kasi ang hirap. 'Di ba? Lalo na when someone betrays us or when someone hurts us or when something really, really painful happens to us, we get so traumatized, we get so shocked that we suppress that pain and we tend to ignore it until it builds up, bubbles up, and
burst.
then, yes, mag-explode ka. So ayaw natin mangyari
Natago kasi
yun.
pinupush down lang.
Yes,
diba?
and that's what happened with me. I would have explosive episodes where I would be parang
Angry?
express my anger in an unhealthy way, in a very unattractive way. Sabi ko, hala, parang I was turning into a monster, honestly, my
Yeah.
anger, because I did not know how to process it. It was stuck, it was suppressed, and parang for so long, yun pala yung sinabi. So I went to I started seeing a psychiatrist to ask about my anger and ask her, how can I handle this? Because I don't
Yes.
want it to turn me into a monster. I don't.
Yes. And
So
it's unfair then to the people around.
Exactly. Plus,
Yeah.
I don't want to live my life na
Ganun.
kapamilya mo ko,
Correct.
kapatid mo ko, mahal mo ko,
You have
di ba?
to accept
Tanggapin mo
me.
na lang
Oo,
ako.
oo.
Kasi
Yes.
mas mahirap magbago eh. So pwede bang kayo na lang ang mag-adjust?
Mag-adjust. Yeah.
Ang hirap because you are constantly, unconsciously projecting your negative energy to the people around you, and that's
Correct.
not good
Especially-
because that will come back to you.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Wait, so parang napagdaanan ko na rin. I was so angry with my family. Kasi because of the betrayal, ganon. I was so angry all the time. Kahit nasa sauna ako nagme-meditate, anger pa rin yung feelings ko. So, yun nga, nag-hanap ako, I seek for help. Kasi alam ko, hindi naman ako ganung tao eh. I'm not an angry person. I'm like happy, ganyan. And parang
But acknowledgement is the first
Yeah, parang-
step.
Yes,
so, nung na-acknowledge mo, that's good. Diba?
That's so good.
Yeah. So parang yun nga, hindi naman ako ganung tao. And then sa kids ko, irritable ako sa kanila.
That's where you can see a misalignment.
Yeah.
That's where we can tell na parang may hindi align.
Tama.
Yeah.
Correct.
Diba? Ramdam mo eh.
Totoo yan. Like, when I would get angry like that, I couldn't look at myself in the mirror after. Like parang, I was so ashamed and I was so embarrassed. So I wanted to seek professional help so that I could learn.
Equip, gano'n.
Equip my study.
Yeah.
Kasi yun naman yung solution eh. It's not to complain and it's not to blame. That's not going to
Yeah.
help.
Correct.
What do? You do something about it. And that's what I did. And that's why I guest on podcasts like this.
Yeah.
So that I can share what I
Oo.
did because it really worked for me. I looked within.
Correct.
I studied myself. I felt my feelings. I processed my life experiences. I reflected on my life choices. Alam mo yun, hinarap ko yung mga harsh truths of my life. And when I started becoming honest with myself, when I started facing what I needed to face, that was when I started healing and growing. And kaya pala ako stuck. Because I was stuck in these unprocessed emotions that kept making me explode or react impulsively,
Yeah.
di ba? When we're traumatized, we get triggered. You know
Yes,
this,
mabilis
right?
ma-trigger ka.
Mabilis ka mag-react. Parang akala mo nangyayari pa rin in the present moment because you were traumatized in the
Tapos
past.
nagiging habit mo
Yes.
na.
And you're not aware. Kaya sabi niya, tama, di ba? Acknowledgement. Awareness and acknowledgement. Because most people, they're not even aware.
Denial.
Yes.
They're not aware that they're being negative or that they're hating or they're spewing negative energy.
Yes, exactly.
I wanted to know around the realization of self-reflection and all that. Are there anything that are being praised about you
Oh.
but you think are so unhealthy now?
What-
People are praising certain trait or like whatever, about you. But then you realize now those were the things that are actually unhealthy. And they're, of course, you've been in the spotlight. People look at you. People try to follow you.
Yes. Actually, yes. You're right. The perfectionism. When I grew up, because, oh my goodness, I would just like to share.
Yeah.
Now that I'm at this age, I'm in a very healthy state to share this na growing up as the first daughter of Francis M. really put a lot
my
of
goodness.
pressure.
That's so true.
Kumbaga,
I wonder
parang-
how that is.
Girl, parang everyone would look at you na parang, anong kaya mong gawin?
Yes.
Kailangan kasi
You must be very talented.
Tapos parang ako, pinanganak lang ako na gusto ko lang mag-enjoy at lumaki ng maayos sa
Oo
mundong to.
nga.
Biglang, somehow, yun nga kaya ako strong mental health advocate kasi growing up in the industry, being the first daughter of our living legend. Can you imagine? Di ba minsan yung iba nagiging legend na lang after, but he was
After.
already a legend even
Correct.
while he was living because of the way he lived. And he was very genuine and authentic. I'm very proud of him. But it is a double-edged sword, I feel blessed, but I also feel the pressure and the expectations na parang even if people are saying na, yeah, you can do your best and we'll still love you and accept you, alam mong meron silang
That's not true.
expectation. Alam mo
Meron
yun?
pa rin.
Oo.
They're
So,
still trying to find
yes.
that. Ano kayong special sa kanya?
yes, so all my life, I kept trying to meet those expectations
Pleasing.
while betraying and abandoning myself.
Oh.
Gets mo? Parang I kept reaching that standard that they all put for me,
Upon you.
upon me, na sa totoo lang, wala rin naman talagang officially nagsabi, but it was
Correct.
like an unspoken thing that I would feel. So what I did was, instead of trying to change the external, I went inside and made myself okay with that.
If this episode made you laugh, think, or suddenly text your friend, "Are we doing life right?" You're in the right place. Follow Trentitas so you never miss an episode. And share it with a fellow 30-something who's also balancing dreams, bills, and existential questions. Because let's be honest, nobody really knows what they're doing in their 30s. We're all just figuring it out. Stick around for more real talk, good vibes, and conversations that make adulthood a little less confusing. This is Trentitas, your hangout for surviving your 30s.